Hello everyone, this is Tanya, the admission tutor of the Department of Information Systems in the City University of Hong Kong. I'm also the academic advisor and major leader of Global Business Systems Management. First of all, thank you for choosing our programs, and to help you prepare the upcoming admission interview, I'm going to help you get a better idea about our programs, JS1017, Department of Information Systems, option BBA Global Business Systems Management and BBA Information Management, JS1018, BBA Global Business Systems Management, and JS1019, BBA Information Management. We will begin with some background information about our departments, the major theme of our BBA programs, and information about our individual programs, including the courses that our students are now taking, what our students will do and experience in the 4 years university life in our departments, and the career prospects. Since you're now watching this video for preparing our admission interview, I believe you must have heard about information systems. But you may not have a very clear picture of what information system is about. You may also want to know more about the department that you may join in this September. So now let me first of all introduce our department to you. We are the Department of Information Systems. Among the 8 universities in Hong Kong, there are only about 45 universities have a Department of Information Systems. And among these Department of Information Systems in these universities, the CityU1 is the largest in Hong Kong. We have over 35 researchers and teaching staff. If you look at our research output, we are the top 6 worldwide. We have a very good number of professors who are the top 2% of researchers or scientists in the IS field, not just in Hong Kong, but in the world. The world's top scholars in our department will share their valuable and most up-to-date knowledge with you if you join our department. So, back to the major question. What is information systems and what is this discipline about? IS, Information System, is actually a combination of IT and business. This discipline is the study of smart technologies and the application to business content. You may wonder why we have these technical people in the College of Business. In fact, IS people apply various IT to help and improve businesses in different aspects. So we don't just focus on business, but we also focus on the application of IT to improve business processes and product development. We are enabling smart business through smart technologies. We, as IS people, are smart people for smart business. Now you may have another question in mind. What are smart technologies? In fact, smart technologies include A, B, and C. But what these letters represent, let us look at them one by one. Firstly, letter A, Artificial Intelligence, AI. I believe a lot of you have already heard of it, and it has a wide application on businesses and even in our daily lives, such as those apps on our mobile phones. The most commonly known ones are digital voice assistants, for example, Apple Siri and Amazon Alexa. Social media platforms like Facebook also use AI together with machine learning and deep learning for face verification to detect facial features, so we don't need to tag our friends manually, but the app can do it by itself. On the other hand, from a business perspective, we use AI for application, automation, and better decision making. Especially those very, very routine and tedious work are now being done by machines and robots. We, human, are now monitoring and supervising all these processes. We don't need to do these actual dirty work anymore. Then for letter B, big data. If you're wearing a smartwatch, you may have heard of a saying, your smart device knows you better than yourself. Smart devices actually collect a lot of data and information, more often and even more data and information than you think. Data like how you use your smart device, your daily behavior, and lifestyle. These data and information are being collected by the smart device companies. The company will analyze these data with AI so they can provide better services or maybe even more tailored services. They could also use these data for improving their products. A very typical example of the application of big data is on traffic information. Normally, when we drive on a car, we use GPS or maybe with our mobile phones with Google Map or Apple Map. We are using all these real-time traffic information. In fact, they are all based on big data that those GPS service provider or maybe Google or Apple collects all these traffic information on the application, and they will transfer it to provide real-time route planning. Finally, letter C, and this letter C is for cloud services. Even though our smartphones are, well, you can say very, very powerful now, but when we talk about big data and a lot of AI, I think our current smartphones or smart devices are still not powerful enough to process all these. The storage of big data are normally being put on the cloud. But the cloud services are not just about storing data. In fact, a lot of data are also being processed on the cloud. Let's say gaming. You know, you need a good graphic card, right? A good CPU, a powerful computer with enough RAM to play games online or on your mobile devices smoothly. Maybe in the future, we can just log into the cloud server, and with all these graphical processes could already be done directly on the cloud. Apart from gaming, just now we talked about Apple Siri, right? If you are an iPhone user, you probably have a lot of experiences talking to Siri, but sometimes there is a delay in response. And that is because your voice is in fact being sent to the cloud, and the cloud then try to recognize your voice and speech and also the context, and then process them, and then push the response back to your mobile phone. So after understanding all these three letters and some idea about smart technologies, the key point is all these smart technologies are the building blocks of smart businesses, gives more convenience to our daily lives. For companies, these smart technologies not just boost the business performance, but also help them improve the revenue. Once the customers have experience of enjoying the benefits of using these smart technologies, there is simply no turning back. Businesses need to adopt all these smart technologies and adapt to the new practice of using these smart technologies. That is why you need to choose an IS-related programs to empower yourself to become an agile and competent person for your career, especially if you want to develop your career in this ever-changing business world. Talking about the ever-changing business world, let's look at the giant companies in the business world. 10 years ago, if you look at the largest public companies in the whole world, there was a good mix of energy, finance, technologies, and other businesses. 5 years ago, you can see on the table, more technology firms are on the list, like Apple and Google. In year 2020, you can see the tech companies are basically dominated on the top. Now there are 1 trillion US dollars companies in the whole world, and 4 of them are big tech companies, including Apple, Microsoft, Alphabet, that is Google, and Amazon. Based on the average annual growth rate of different companies, it is predicted that these what we call trillion-dollar club will become more crowded in these coming few years. Most of these trillion-dollar club members to be are again big 4 companies, for example, Facebook, Tencent, Netflix, Nvidia, Alibaba. And our next question is, why tech companies are so successful? Let's use Apple company as an example. If we talk about Apple, the first thing that comes into your mind may be different devices like iPhones, iPad, MacBook, but in fact, it's more than that. Here we have some figures of Apple revenue distribution in these recent years. In the recent 4 years, the revenue has been around 250 billion US dollars. The revenue from iPhone has been dropping, while iPad and MacBook are roughly the same, staying constant. But as you can see, the contribution from cloud services and smart wearables using IoT, such as Apple Watch, has been growing up and up. So you can see these tech giants are so successful nowadays are no longer because they are selling hardwares, but then in fact, they are earning more money from cloud services and big data being collected from IoT accessories. Another example, Microsoft. The revenue from selling PCs is dropping, while the contribution from intelligent cloud, very similar to Apple company, is growing up too. From these 2 companies' examples, we can observe one very common phenomenon. These companies are so successful and they are growing even bigger and bigger. It's because of different kinds of smart technologies, AI, big data, and cloud services. So, our programs and curriculums are designed to facilitate you to develop your skills in smart technologies, to cultivate you to become smart people for smart business, so that you can apply A, B, and C to help companies in digital transformation. Now let's have a look at the 3 programs that we offer. JS1017, Department of Information Systems, JS1018, BBA Global Business Systems Management, GBSM, JS1019, BBA Information Management, IFMG. Here we have this diagram to give you a clearer picture of the differences among these 3 programs. JS1017. It is an indirect intake to the major. Students who join this doesn't have a dedicated major until the first semester in their year 2. They have the flexibility to choose between GBSM and IFMG at the end of the year 1 based on their academic performance such as CGPA and their own preferences. On the other hand, JS1018 and JS1019 are direct intake to the major. JS1018 allows students to join GBSM directly right from the beginning at the first semester in year 1. Similarly, JS1019 allows students to join IFMG directly from day 1 in the first semester in year 1. As a secondary school student, you probably don't really know about the curriculum and what to study in the university. Let me give you a very brief summary of what you will do academically in CityU. Basically, each program or major has their own curriculum. Students need to take a number of different courses, and in secondary school, you may probably call them subjects. To fulfill the graduation requirements, our students need to complete around 40 courses, and 10 of them are IS major courses. 14 are BBA courses, and 6 are dedicated for minor if students want to declare a minor, or otherwise they will become free electives. And 10 courses are university required courses for bachelor. We will focus on the 10 IS major courses later on when we go through the 3 programs. First of all, BBA GBSM. As I've just mentioned, you may join the program through JS1018 direct intake or JS1017 indirect intake. There are 3 core components of GBSM, namely Global, Smart Tech, and Business. We nurture smart business managers and consultants with skills and knowledge of smart tech with global visions and experiences. There are 5 courses that GBSM students need to complete before graduation. Most of them are global IS courses related to the application of A, B, and C in smart global business. And these courses including Global Business Systems Strategy and Tactical Management, Global Business Tech Consulting, and Global Tech Entrepreneurship and Innovation. GBSM students will have a 2-semester-long exchange outside Hong Kong. We call them double exchange. And they will do that in the 3rd year. They will choose 2 universities out of 3 regions, namely the Americas, such as USA or Canada, Europe, including UK, and Asia Pacific, so that they can basically have the outbound exchange in each semester in the year 3. Because of the double exchange, we provide more flexibility to GBSM students in terms of the courses that they can take. Apart from the 5 courses that we just saw, GBSM students will take 5 electives from 3 areas, namely the language-related courses, IS courses, and business courses. If students want to learn a 3rd language for their exchange, they can definitely take a foreign language course. And of course, to cultivate our GBSM students to become an IS expert, they will need to take IS courses as well. But in here, they can choose between more technical courses or more managerial type of courses. If they want to be more technical, of course, they can take more technical courses such as cybersecurity or programming courses such as Python. We also have different IS courses on the managerial side for them to choose from. For the business component, GBSM students will also pick business courses that they are interested in. And on this slide, we have 2 students representatives. They are both GBSM graduates. Sabrina is now working in Citi APAC Global Consumer Banking, and she is working as an Op and Tech Management Associate, and she just graduated last year. Julia is also our GBSM graduate, and she's now working in EY as a design manager. Now the major that we offer is BBA IFMG. You may join the program through JS1019 using direct intake route or JS1017 indirect intake. In IFMG, we teach students the application of the latest smart technologies and apply them in a business context. It is very important for students to understand what is happening now and what will happen in the future so that they can have the vision and prepare themselves for the future career. For IFMG students, they will pick a stream depending on their own interest and career aspirations. They can select among 3 streams, including BI stream, Business Intelligence stream, ISA stream, Information Systems Auditing stream, and ISSN stream, Internet Services and Social Network stream. All of them are required to take 3 core courses, including Database Management, Systems Analysis and Design, and Global Project Management. They will learn how to develop a database, how to analyze the current business status, and design a new business information system. They also need to communicate with different system developers, and of course, how to collaborate with people for a global project. I will introduce you a little bit more about our 3 streams. So let's start with BI, Business Intelligence. This stream is particularly designed for students who want to learn more about technical stuffs, particularly more in-depth technical knowledge and skills. Courses related to big data, programming, data visualization, business intelligence and analytics, machine learning, and all these courses are basically smart technologies with the application of A, B, and C. On top of that, BI students are eligible to get an additional master's degree in the 4-year studies in the department. So you will graduate on time, but have a master's degree as well. If you are interested in this 3+1 undergraduate plus top postgraduate programs, please visit CityU Talent's program webpage for further detailed information, or you can contact us after you have joined our departments. If you've been dreaming to become a professional after you graduate and enter a Big 4 accounting firm such as EY or Deloitte, ISA stream is especially designed for you. In the old days, while humans did all the tasks and jobs, auditing firms have to check and make sure the humans are doing the things right. But now, businesses adopt information systems and use AI to handle most of the business tasks. Businesses face new challenges of how they can ensure the machines and computers are doing the right thing. And this creates a new discipline, information systems auditing. Our ISA students learn knowledges and skills related to privacy, cybersecurity, cloud computing, governance and compliance for financial information systems, risk management and systems control. All these courses are basically to ensure information systems are doing the right things and doing the things right, plus, of course, some preventive course of action. And if you've been using social media and probably started your own social capital, maybe you're an influencer, YouTuber, and you promote something on social media. You may also like to socialize and communicate with people. You will definitely need to consider ISSN stream. You will learn different courses related to social media, e-business, digital marketing, search engine optimization, and O2O services. So, after completing the program, what are the career prospects? Here we have summarized the industry that our graduates are now working in. As you can see, the majority of our graduates go to Big 4 and advisory in more recent years. They also go to banking and finance, go to tech firms and internet services firms. So basically, they go in this direction. And of course, to give you a more concrete idea, here we list out a few companies that our GPSM and IFMG graduates are now working in. We have students go to traditional tech firms such as Apple and IBM. We have students go to banking and finance track. We have students join HSBC after they graduated, and some of them join Bloomberg, which is a financial information provider. Of course, we have students going into investment banks such as JP Morgan. And we also have students graduated from ISA stream or BI stream, and they go to Big Four accounting firm. We'll also have students going to social media and marketing direction that they are now working in Facebook and working as client solution manager. Finally, this is a summary of our 3 programs with some information of DSE requirements. Hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks again for spending some time of watching this video. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us. And you can find our contact information here. Once again, thank you for watching this video. Hope you can get a good result in your DSE exam, and hope we can see you in our interview. Thank you. Bye-bye.